So you got your new Teams rooms, it's all plugged in, everything's connected, you hit the power button, and you come to this. Eventually, Windows will start installing. Now it has an auto-unattend.xml file, so it basically skips all the questions that Windows would usually ask, like creating a hard drive and partitioning and that sort of thing. And it takes you to there. It asks you what region are you in. So in that case, I picked English. And then it asks if this is the right keyboard layout. US is my keyboard layout, so we'll go ahead and click yes. And then no second keyboard layout. And off we go. And that's really all you have to do for the Windows side of turning on and bringing up a Teams Rooms device. After this, it thinks about things for a little while, reboots once or twice, jostles around, and eventually it'll take you to the Microsoft Teams Rooms setup screen, which we see right here. Now that the Windows out-of-box experience is completed, we're then brought to the Teams Rooms setup screen. So I'm going to accept the license terms and click next. And then I'm going to have to type in the username or the mailbox name really that we created earlier in one of the videos. And in that case, we created a Bonanza conference room. So I'll go with conference room Bonanza. And then I need to type in the password. Now I need to decide the meeting mode that we're going to use. If we're a Skype for Business only company or operation, we would just take the default Skype for Business only. That's a great option. Move along. If you're considering or you're starting your migration to Teams, but you're pretty Skype heavy, you may want to go for that first one, Skype for Business default and Microsoft Teams. I'm going to select the second one, Skype for Business and Microsoft Teams default. What that really means is when you walk up to the console, you're going to see the Teams look and feel. And when you create a new meeting on the console, it'll create it as a Teams meeting. If you use Skype for Business only or Skype for Business default, that all kind of gets flipped. That you see a little different interface when you walk up to the console. When you create a new meeting, it creates a Skype for Business meeting, but it still supports Teams meetings. So picking one of those with Skype for Business and Teams is really your most flexible option, and that's the one you should probably go with. I don't have modern authentication enabled on this tenant, so I'm going to leave this switch off. But if you have modern authentication requirements, go ahead and flip that switch and then click next. From here, we have some Skype for Business specific stuff. I'm in a Teams only environment, so I'm going to leave this blank. Just know that if you don't know what these fields are for, you probably don't need to know. And if you're in a complex Skype for Business environment, you'll know what these configure domain options are and what you'll need. So now I'm going to click next. And congratulations, I can click finish, and I have completed the initial setup of Teams Rooms.